All right. So today we got TMZ obtained and watched one of these free call tapes, bro. Okay. So I know it's gonna play an ad, so I'm just gonna talk over this for like a little second. But wow. Okay. It just gets worse and worse, bro. It gets worse and worse. Okay. Let's just just get into the video.
Who claims she's been at start with Tania Wallace, who claims she's been at a freak off and said she saw children, and it was hard for her to say it.
It was very.
What? Children? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Diddy is cool. Yeah, honestly.
Very hard for her to say it, Ashley. So what she said was that she was flown out from LA to Miami by the Saudi prince. And they ended up eventually on Star Island at one of Diddy's parties. She says, you know, among many other things, I mean, she goes into detail. This, she says, happened in 2018. She says that she walked into the house and there was a cluster of adults around what she described as little people. And they were dressed up as Japanese Barbies. I forgot the name. It's Harak something. You can.
Bro, what is that Japanese Barbie, bro? Yo, they be wildin', bro. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta protect her, bro. I protect her, bro. She's spilling all the tea, bro.
Help me out here. It's a certain type of Barbie. Anyway,
I know the name, but I've forgotten it. But go ahead.
So she explained that that they were just clustered around these little people, and I kept pushing her, and she eventually said, "Look, they are little people who should not be at an adult party." And I pushed her, and it was apparent what she was saying is they were minors. Now, she didn't see anything specific that was going on with them other than that adults were kind of huddled around them. But she told just a wild story about what was going on at the house, even at 7 in the morning, that this thing apparently raged all night long.
You know, it's amazing. TMZ always gets such great scoops, and this one might be one of your best as well.
Yeah, that's crazy. I still don't get how they do that, bro.
One of the freak off tapes. Your producers have seen it. The description is, and I'll quote, "It's porn directed by Diddy himself, and a male sex worker really sort of."
Yo, I need to know, why do they like number? Yo, let me. Why do they record, bro? I don't get that, bro. Like, of course it's good because it's evidence now. But like, why do y'all record and then like? I don't get that part, bro. They like play it back and watch it or something. I don't know.
This is weird to me. What happened in the experiences that he had. They didn't sound illegal, but they sure seem to comport with a lot of the other stories that have been told.
Yeah. So the this was a threesome. What you asked me about earlier about Tania Wallace, she said there were more than 100 people at that party, including at least 4 celebrities. But this, what you're talking about now, was a threesome, and that's something that the U.S. attorney even referenced. And his lawyer in an earlier documentary we did, he was describing threesomes. He says it was all consensual. So yes, what we're told is that this male sex worker was flown out to various locations over a couple of years: Miami, New York, Los Angeles, and one other. And they would meet in hotel rooms, and Diddy would often watch as he would have sex with this woman who was associated with Diddy. So that seems to be what the feds are looking at right now in terms of alleged sex trafficking, if they are transporting somebody and perhaps paying them to cross state lines. That could end up being part of sex trafficking. Now, we know that this guy got a subpoena and he ended up not testifying before the grand jury, but talking to prosecutors. And we're told that he left that tape with them.
And in fact, if he was transported, if he was even consensual in that setup, you're right, that is sex trafficking. It's classic federal crime to cross state lines for the purpose of selling sex. But it also comports just with the description of many of the other incidents that did sound illegal, where there was, heavy intoxication involved in some of these incidents, but the setup sounded very similar. There was something else that was so revealing in your interviewing with two friends of Diddy's who seemed very defensive of Diddy. Stevie J, a producer and a friend, and Ray J, an entertainer and a friend of Diddy. No matter how many times you ask the question, both of them seemed to deflect. I never took part in any of it, and yet they were so close to him and seemed to suggest that people, famous people, are paying off victims to keep their names out of the Diddy story.
Well, Ray J as much as said that to me, that he said that there were celebrities confiding in him, that they were either approached by either the man, woman, or their lawyer, or they actually went to the person themselves and offered money for silence. That's what Ray J is saying. Now, I will say that we interviewed Tony Busby as well. He is the Houston lawyer who is representing more than 120 alleged victims. And he told me that, yes, they have sent demand letters out to various other people, high-profile people, and it's essentially an ultimatum. Either pay up or we're going to sue.
I didn't know they put ads in between the video. Damn. But yeah, bro, this is crazy, yo. Like, why do you record, bro? Why do you record? That's so weird to me. And then you record like the weirdest stuff ever, bro. Like you recording like little people and threesomes, and it's just like they set themselves up, bro. Like, two for your mistake, bro. Why would you do that? Oh, that's the end of it. So, yeah. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know if y'all want to see, like, would y'all want to see that tape, bro? Or do y'all just want him in jail and just let it be over with, bro? But yeah, let me know about that, bro. And